bitch, cuz. What you waiting on, though? You don't know what you waiting on, though. What you waiting on? You got to tell us what you waiting on. Damn, my mama broke you with a
Justice for them.
Or your boy would have been there like, yeah, you got it.
Everybody that was short and shit.
You did. You did.
I can't say it.
You got to.
It says take a shower if you like golden showers. I do.
Golden showers, meaning when the guy pees on you, pee on you everywhere. You like it?
It's fun.
Yeah.
Like, you know when you drunk and you just...
And they just ping on.
Jaguar Wright been saying this for years now, that Lauren London was allegedly sent to Nipsey the same way Faith Evans was to Biggie, or at least that's how she framed it. Now it's starting to look like Jaguar might not be the only one tossing side-eye over Nipsey Hussle's tragic passing, and the whispers are getting louder by the day. Word on the street is that 50 Cent is digging into some heavy stuff in his recent documentary, and people claim he dropped subtle hints about Nipsey's longtime girlfriend and baby mother, Lauren London. According to these rumors, he allegedly suggested she may have played a role in how things unfolded, though none of it has been proven, and it's all being labeled as allegations for now. And 50 isn't the only name tied to these claims. Jaguar Wright and Wack 100 have both spoken publicly, saying Lauren's name keeps popping up in conversations tied to bigger industry scandals. Some folks are also asking why Lauren London's name hasn't been discussed more in connection with the ongoing P. Diddy case, especially with so many insiders talking around it. Wack 100 even claimed that Lauren and Cassie were close friends, then questioned why Nipsey, after 5 years with Lauren, never proposed or talked marriage. He suggested, again allegedly, that she may have been around Diddy's so-called freak-offs, a phrase being thrown around online without solid proof. Lauren herself has said in interviews that after Nipsey, no man can ever have her, yet critics still claim she was one of Diddy's playthings, a statement that remains unverified and heavily disputed. According to Wack 100, Cassie, who has openly admitted in the past that she helped organize so-called freak-off parties for Diddy, allegedly brought Lauren London into that same circle. The claim is that Cassie handled the invites, bringing in celebrities, models, and industry insiders to be in the room, all on Diddy's behalf, or so Wack says. People online are saying this mirrors how Diddy allegedly put Young Miami on a payroll and had her bring in young models and close friends to those same parties.
It was a good idea for Nipsey to be cool with Diddy.
I really can't speak on what and the reason why that man would, when he was already doing a great job himself with the team that he had. But somebody convinced him that that would be a good look for him. But no disrespect, he got what.
Names like Saucy Santana get mentioned, and insiders claim that's only scratching the surface of what was going on behind closed doors. And it didn't stop there. Young Miami has also been accused, allegedly, of transporting illegal items for Diddy, including a so-called pink nose candy people online refer to as Tootsie. None of this has been proven in court, but the rumors keep flying and the streets won't let it go. What's wild is that these claims aren't just limited to Miami or LA. According to Diddy's former producer, Rodney Jones, also known as Lil Rod, this activity allegedly stretched across state lines, New York, Miami, and wherever Diddy wanted people to pull up. Rodney has been spilling serious tea, claiming Diddy owed him a large sum of money and also harassed him in ways he says crossed every line. Rodney also alleged that Young Miami's involvement with Diddy went way beyond a typical relationship. He claimed she was willing to go extremely far to please him and secure the bag, making their connection more intense than other women in Diddy's life.
See, I know Lauren London. Lauren London used to sing backgrounds for me back in the day. She fell in love with my keyboard player. His name is Omar Edwards. Omar went on to play for Jay-Z after me, after leaving my band. Omar Edwards got Lauren London on to American Idol, which put her in position to meet.
Even Evans said her relationship caused tension, with Young Miami allegedly getting into fights with other women around Diddy for no clear reason. Meanwhile, Diddy made it very clear that Young Miami wasn't just someone he was seeing on the low. People around him believed she held a special spot with him, way deeper than a casual situation, and that belief had the streets talking heavy. Young Miami, known as a street-smart mover, was allegedly willing to go places his other women wouldn't, or so insiders claim. According to the rumors, this allegedly included being present at those infamous freak-offs, inviting people on Diddy's behalf, helping set the vibe, and going along with whatever strange fantasies he had lined up. Folks say she wasn't just around, she was allegedly active in making things happen, all for loyalty in that bag. Now, in that same life, people are questioning if Lauren London, Nipsey's baby mother, was also involved behind the scenes. The talk is that while Young Miami was allegedly working part-time or full-time for Diddy, Lauren may have been connected in quieter ways, though all of this remains strongly disputed. Things heated up when Diddy's former assistant Capricorn Clark was mentioned in connection to a recent lawsuit. Leaked reports from alleged sources claim Lauren wasn't directly involved, but was aware of what was happening during those freak-offs. It said participants would get so worn out they needed IV drips, and Lauren allegedly knew what was going on around her. According to what's circulating, Clark described a moment where she said yes, Miss London was there, while Cassie was allegedly being called back and forth between rooms. The implication people are debating is that Lauren may have known Cassie was under pressure and still stayed silent, which has sparked major backlash online. All of this adds fuel to the long-running question of why Nipsey continued working under Diddy's umbrella when many believe he could have thrived on his own. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, has hinted there was more control behind the scenes, pushing the idea that Diddy allegedly had a kind of leash on Nipsey that kept him tied in longer than expected. Rumor has it that once Nipsey started pulling on that alleged leash and trying to free himself from Diddy's grip, things took a dark turn fast. After their collaboration buzzed and Victory Lap kept making noise, people believed Nipsey was ready to move fully on his own, and that's when questions about his safety started popping up heavy. The official story, of course, says Nipsey was killed by Eric Holder after an argument where Nipsey allegedly called him a snitch.
Now, because this is a lot of the personal footage of Diddy. It shocked a lot of people. And I know, 50, the way you run, this cannot be all that you have. Is there other stuff that you just have not shown?
Yeah, well, everything couldn't make the, it was 4 episodes.
Right.
So it was a lot, you had to pick and choose things, like even in the area where he chooses to date people who he knows previously dated someone. He has a baby by a woman that was dating Tupac.
Wow.
To add to it, but we had to cut it down.
For a long time, many believed Big U, someone often described as having tension with Nipsey, was behind it, accused of hiring Eric Holder, though none of that has been proven. What raised eyebrows was how unclear Big U's whereabouts were that day, with shifting stories and no solid alibi being shared. Adding more side-eye, Nipsey had reportedly just refused to renew an old contract tied to Big U's label. That alone had people talking, but things got even stranger when Nipsey's funeral came around and Big U didn't show up at all, not even to pay respects. Then there was that viral live video where Big U laughed at a Justice for Nip comment, and the internet went into full detective mode, turning speculation into loud accusations. Months later, things exploded again when
people know he was hitting Nip baby mama. You see it's coming out. Because, Cassie and her was best friends. So when a playing like the way Diddy playing, this is real shit. My woman right there. My woman's right there.
Everybody in the industry that we like.
If I tell my woman...
That I don't disagree with.
Listen,
come
you think if Diddy told Cassie make that happen with Laura, it wasn't gonna happen?
Loose Cannon dropped bombshells on the No Jumper podcast. He claimed Big U called him about Nipsey's death a full 30 minutes before it officially happened, a statement that sent shockwaves online. That clip spread like wildfire, and it was clear Big U was not happy about those claims at all. So after that explosive No Jumper episode aired, Big U reportedly wasted no time and sent Adam22, the owner of the podcast, a cease and desist letter, pushing hard to get the episode taken down. That move alone had the streets buzzing because people felt like it only made the claims hit louder, not quieter. Then Charleston White jumped into the mix and broke his silence, telling people straight up why he believes a hit was placed on Nipsey. According to him, Nipsey allegedly stopped paying dues to Big U, and that decision didn't sit well at all. This story has been floating around a minute, but
Nipsey, and then she dumped Omar, who loved her madly, for Nipsey out of nowhere. Moved him out of the way because he was about to give Dr. Sadie to the world all over again, just like Lisa Left Eye Lopez tried to do damn near 30 years ago. Y'all niggas ain't slick. Lauren London was a contestant on American Idol. She just didn't make it, and when that fell through...
Charleston saying it out loud added gasoline to an already blazing fire. But now more voices are coming forward, and the narrative is shifting again. Some sources are saying it wasn't just Big U involved. They're claiming Diddy may have also played a role, and according to 50 Cent, Lauren London may have been connected through her ties to Diddy, allegedly. As of now, all of this remains speculative, and people admit more facts are still being uncovered. Online reactions have been ruthless. One person wrote, "Lauren isn't innocent. Did he put him together just to control him?" Another added, "Lauren went from modeling to music videos, and Capricorn knows Diddy. Lauren is Cassie's friend." Someone else went even further, saying, "No, Lauren was part of it. Her and Diddy were tight as thieves. Diddy used her to get close to Nick."
But for the record, the feds, when they did come, they only wanted one thing, and I feel like this will be of special interest to you. They wanted the cease and desist from Big U in regards to Loose Cannon's first appearance on No Jumper, in which Loose basically implicated Big U in the murder of the late, great Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. And did you give them the cease and desist?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Nipsey. Those are direct opinions circulating, not proven facts. So now the big question sits with the public. Could there be any truth to the idea that Lauren had something going on behind the scenes with Diddy while Nipsey was still alive? And if so, could that connection have played any role, directly or indirectly, in Nipsey's tragic ending? The streets are talking, and the debate isn't slowing down anytime soon. As all these stories collide, one thing becomes impossible to ignore. The deeper people dig, the darker and more tangled this whole situation starts to look. Old industry ties, power moves, money, loyalty, and silence all keep popping up in the same conversations, and Nipsey's name stays right in the center of it all. Every new interview, leaked clip, or insider comment adds another layer to a story that refuses to rest. What really has the streets uneasy is how these allegations keep overlapping. Different people, different platforms, yet the same themes keep showing up. Control, influence, fear, and who really had leverage behind the scenes. Many believe Nipsey was stepping into a space where he wanted full independence, and not everyone around him was ready for that kind of move. People also question why certain relationships mattered so much at that exact moment in time. Who benefited, who lost control, and who stayed quiet when things started shifting? Those questions keep spinning, especially when powerful industry names are repeatedly mentioned in connection to Nipsey's final chapter. At the same time, it has to be said, much of this remains speculation, street talk, and personal opinions, not confirmed facts. No matter how loud the rumors get, only the truth can separate what's real from what's being assumed. Still, the reason these conversations won't die is because too many things don't sit right with the public. Nipsey Hussle stood for ownership, growth, and breaking cycles, and that legacy is exactly why people keep demanding answers. His impact was too big, his vision too strong, and his voice too powerful to just brush aside lingering questions. And until clear facts come out and every angle is fully examined, the culture will keep talking, debating, and digging deeper. If this breakdown had you thinking, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video so more people can hear the conversation and decide for themselves.